What's going on, y'all? Happy Labor Day. It is time for another TrueTeaTV video, and I'm just excited. So let's go and get started from the top, honey. Let's talk about the one hot button issue that everybody was tweeting me about. The YouTube is over party. So basically, YouTube just implemented what they consider some more policies and stuff that they're going by, and they're demonetizing videos that they seem are not appropriate and not ad friendly. So this is nothing new. YouTube has been doing it for the longest. As I've done some research, YouTube has been doing this for a long time. It kind of just puts you in the mind of when you sit up here and you talk about rape, you talk about suicide, you talk about death and all that type of stuff, and when people put those in a tag. So when you put that in there, it automatically hit YouTube's algorithm, and they picked it up, and they just like, girl, pay attention to that. YouTube does not have enough time to go through every video and try to see which one is appropriate. So they have little bots and stuff that do that and pick up on it. So I'm not a big fan of putting tags in my videos. I've not done that for a while. I put like 1 or 2, but I don't go and put like 500 tags. I'm about word of mouth. I did see a couple of bigger channels with some million views and stuff, and they were being demonetized. As far as me, I am not worried at all about it. I'm not pressed about it because YouTube has been doing it. I've been following as best I can the policies and stuff, and you know, I just think that it's not a big issue. When you're doing those shock value channels, when you're sitting here talking about rape, such and such got raped and this and that, I think YouTube doesn't, they have every right. And it's not censoring freedom of speech. YouTube has every right to do that. If they don't want to monetize it, they don't want you to make money off that video, it just is what it is. At the end, it's going to prove who has built their brand to be able to withstand YouTube being on. And that's something that I have been really adamant on, is building other things and working on other avenues and stuff, and moving and growing, because I don't want to be dependent on YouTube, and I'm just not dependent on YouTube like this. So it doesn't have me shook or bothered at all. I think it is interesting how they're doing it. I think this is a bad move on their part. Me and Adrian talked about it. Me and Adrian Expression talked about it the other day. YouTube should have one for YouTube Kids, YouTube this. They need to branch off and brand or something. Let a lot of people who do videos and stuff, and it might not be considered ad friendly, but the message is heard and the video is watched and the ad should be played. But you know, you have this new day and age where people are, you know, taking to social media to speak out on stuff, and you got a lot of, you know, hatred. So I think they're kind of scared that somebody might be promoting hate or bullying. Got an ad for a new Apple phone or a new Samsung phone that's gonna burn up in your sleep. Y'all know I don't mess with Miss Samsung, honey, when it comes to phones, girl. I stick to the TVs and stuff. Diversify your income. You shouldn't just be dependent on YouTube. I had one of my favorite people in the world, honey, Miss AK, that's what I'm gonna call her. She told me that you have to diversify your income. I cannot be just dependent on YouTube. I just cannot be dependent on that as far as doing. And there was a couple of conversations with people. I was looking at the comments and folks were talking about it. People saying, well, you should get a real job. You shouldn't be doing that and da da da. You shouldn't be just dependent on YouTube for your income. That's not a real job. And it got me to thinking, and I'm gonna do this video later on, because I had a conversation with myself and others. We've become so preconditioned that we have to work a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, and that's just what it is. Like, get a job, go to school, get a job. That when people do everything, this is the day and the age of the internet. You got a lot of people who are monetizing their brand off their names, off their what they're doing, what they're creating, and some people are kind of pressed about it a little bit. But the video I'm going to do later on is going to be what is a real job, because I honestly want to know what is considered a real job, because at the end of the day, if you're able to pay your bills and it's stable, that's all that matters. And you got a couple of folks, girl, you can get fired from, these corporations are firing people 24/7. Nobody is really secure but the people who own their business, and they're a little bit more secure than we are. Kayla Stevenson from Memphis, Tennessee sent me a book Monday morning, and she sent me a shirt to my P.O. box for my birthday, and it was just beautiful. She said, to Justin, I hope you enjoy this book. I enjoy your blogs, and I want you to keep up the wonderful work. Keep inspiring others. We're watching and smiling. My name is Kayla Stevenson. I'm a Memphis native. Now an author. Dreams come true. They sure do, Miss Kayla. Thank you so much. I appreciate the book. I always love when y'all send me some things. I like to see my black brothers and sisters do stuff and own their own business and continue to strive and do what they love. I love it so much, so appreciate you, boo. Thank you so much. If you all, I'll put up some information later on about Miss Kayla and her book. The other way to start off a Monday with a Monday morning shirt, but it's not Monday morning because y'all know I don't wake up early. Colin Kaepernick. I'm just so proud of this young man. People were coming out and they were saying that Colin Kaepernick is not black, he's biracial. You know, kind of basically just putting a stamp and saying that, you know, white privilege and white supremacy is a real thing because he has a little white in him. He shouldn't be attacked as much much as he is. And it's just like, girl, y'all not making any sense. So Colin Kaepernick already did not stand for the national anthem. He didn't put his hand on, he didn't do what he was, you know, what he was supposed to do, quote unquote. So the next game he played and he took a knee. Girl, that had them folks shook. It had them upset. Girl, them white supremacist folk, and y'all can say y'all not, you can say, well, you're gonna stand for the flag. People died for his right to be able to take a knee and protest. People died and served, like myself, for him to be able to do that type of stuff. Like I've said in my previous video, freedom of speech does not have an expiration day. It's every day, all day, 365, 24/7. Girl, y'all was so mad about a piece of cloth. I couldn't for the life of me understand how a piece of cloth had somebody so shook. Girl, you could have thought it was touched by Jesus or something, the way they was talking about it. I just didn't understand what was so important about him standing up. Like, what was they going to do if he don't stand up? Does that mean a soldier's going to die? Girl, go sit down. It was just tired. So he took a knee, and after them folks talked mad crap, yeah, he's not doing anything. He's not doing what he's supposed to do. He's simply just doing, you know, he needs to humble himself. He needs to do with Muhammad Ali's ex-wife. I don't even know the girl name. I'm not even gonna say her name. She's not even relevant enough for me to say her name because she's just the ex-wife. What even left with him when he died, girl? Go sit your tired ass down. He needs to humble himself. I'm so tired of the damn word humble. I'm so sick of people telling people they need to humble. Like, girl, it's basically sound like a slave word almost. Like, humble yourself. Humble. Girl, what do you mean? Basically shut up and make you feel comfortable? That's what humble means in my mind. Humble is supposed to mean like, girl, don't forget what you came from, that type of stuff. But some people don't like the fact that you came from something. That's why they want you to remain humble, girl. Catch those T's, okay? But with that being said, Colin Kaepernick got off. He told them folks, I am very much black, and rocked a pro and looked mighty good doing it. I just was not expecting that. I've been watching him like I'm watching a game or something. And I've been waiting. What is his next move? What is he going to do? Because he has to play this like chess. He has to play this right, because if he does not, those people are going to eat him up. And he's playing against white supremacy. He's playing against them. And girl, they the one made the rules, so they think. And they think their ass is so smart that they don't even realize that the rules they made apply to everybody. See, that's what y'all so dumb. Y'all so smart, but y'all so dumb at the same time. Don't get it. I don't. Can you not see it? I'm confused. He had picked his hair. I didn't even know he had long hair. He had on a fro, child. And I'm just so here for it. Harry Belafonte is already crowning this young man because of what he's doing. And he's taking a stand and something and he's educating us, and he's letting us know what is going on in the world. He educated me by him taking a knee. He made a stand, and he's just making it. He took a stance, and he wasn't even standing up. Ooh. I'm just getting chills just thinking about it, because he made a lot of people realize, be educated on the national anthem and where it came from and what it represents. Not to our interpretation, but basically what the person who wrote it believed in. It is what it is. He donated his first $1 million off his contract to charities and community outreach programs. Everything. He's playing this game right. I believe he got a team. He got a team, and he got a good heart. And right now, Colin Kaepernick's jersey is the number 3 jersey sold right now. And I'm going to purchase me one. And I encourage all my black brothers and sisters to purchase one too. They like you when you quiet for a minute, because they'll still shoot you in the back. At this point, I'm kind of tired of talking about it, because every time we talk about black issues, it seems like Coon Newton always has something to say. Coon Newton, girl, why are you here? Like, you with your silly black ass was doing, and I'm calling you black to let your ass know that you're black. Your silly black ass was doing the damn dab on the damn field not too long ago, and they were calling you a field nigga and telling you to shut up and be quiet. Now you want to sit up here and say that, you know, you don't see this and I don't see it. Girl, I bet you don't see color. I bet you don't see anything, girl. I bet you see it when you try to get you a girlfriend. I bet you do. Coon Newton, as the president of the Black Bank Credit Card Association, girl, or whatever association is this week, because we still rebranding, I banish you away from black everything, girl. I don't want your ass doing a dab. I want you to do the honky tonk. I don't want you to do no more dabs. I don't want you to celebrate. I want Future to not even talk about your ass no more. I don't want anything from you anymore, because you are a coon. You are the definition. If I open up the Webster's definition of coon, girl, you will be there right there with your white face. I cannot and will not deal with your ignorant ass. I don't see it. I can't pick a side. Girl, you should not even answer that question. Some shit is, it's better just to keep your mouth closed when it comes to this. You should not even say that shit, but you know that is your right to do that. So that's the right that you have to do that, but it's my right to drag your silly ass and let you know what the tea is. So, Coon Newton, I want shit else from your ass. Speaking of coons and whites, let's talk about somebody who is addicted to their white girl, and the white girl ended up getting him in trouble for the third, fourth, fifth, sixth time. Chris Breezy has once again got in trouble for some shit that he had nothing to do with. So the reports coming out that Chris Brown was asleep, and some white girl was some here tiptoeing in his house and was trying to touch a necklace, and girl alleged that Chris Brown had pulled a gun out on her and told her not to touch the necklace and told her to get out of his Caucasian home. She left and she was hiding under cars and shit and run away like a runaway slave, and it's just this and that. All the stories conflicting. Brown's credit is bad. People saying that he was set up, girl, not too fast now, okay? Suffering succotash. This man just beat the dog crap out of Rihanna several years ago, so you ain't telling me nothing. Somebody who's already did domestic violence, who has a history of domestic violence and abuse and stuff, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And you know who came out and had made the most sense of this stuff? It's Master P. Master P said you supposed to keep around some good folks around you. Basically said that his whole crew is not here for him. His whole crew supposed to keep him from that. To find one girl or a group of girls that he kick it with. Chris Brown, you see me, and everybody's attacking this girl and saying this and that, da da da. She was invited in Chris Brown's house at the end of the day. And you got an addiction to the white girl, but you need to stop sleeping with them too. I'm not surprised. Both of y'all in the same boat. Both of y'all like what y'all like, and y'all doing what y'all do. And girl, both of y'all probably was so high you didn't even know what was going on. Chris Brown, matter of fact, you need to take your ass to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, get you the Obama special, eat you some more. Cause you around here looking real sick, and it's not gonna make no sense for you not to even be close to 30 years old. I don't even think you're 30 yet. You're probably 30, and you around here aging like white saltine crackers. I just can't understand what is going on with you. Like, bro, we need to figure it out, and we need to get it together, because you out here looking like an old ass garbage bag in the damn face. Like, Chris Brown, what is going on? What's going on? And you know, he was out on Snapchat, girl. The Snapchat filters would even help his ass, girl. His face built like Microsoft Paint 96 version. Clean it up. I'm just ready to take the bucket and just take away all the color, because it's just so many missing this, he missing color, girl. He right here looking like diluted ass Kool-Aid. No ma'am. And the flavor is white, girl. I don't feel sorry for Chris Brown, because to be honest, in this climate that we in, this racial climate we in, you black men need to leave these white women alone. Especially if y'all in the industry like that and y'all just sleeping with them. You need to leave them alone. They don't mean you no good, and the moment you don't do what they supposed to do, they gonna say, rape, attack. Girl, you need to watch yourself. Because these folks say they out here for blood, girl, and I don't trust her. Like Converse, girl, she walk around here like a damn pair of white Chuck Taylors, just dirty and just need to be thrown over a damn power line for all I care. So Chris Brown, stay off that white girl and stay off that other white girl, and maybe you can get your shit together. It's unfortunate all of this happened, because Chris Brown was supposed to have a role on Power this next coming up season, and the network exec said, girl, not ma'am, honey, she already slamming folks in the face and shooting folks, and girl, she putting guns up to folks' face, and then she using her hands, girl, she just don't know what to do. She need to sit down. So Chris Brown, get your shit together. But you know, easy breezy, powdered nose. I need you to stop. Just realize that whatever you got going, and you know, I'm gonna take a second. I'm not even gonna be funny. I hope Chris Brown gets it together and just like, because let me tell you something. The industry is interesting. The industry is very stressful. So at the same time, I want to drag Chris Brown. At the same time, I understand, because there are a lot of people in the industry who suffer from some sort of addiction. It might be alcohol, it might be pain, it might be weed. Well, they say you can't get addicted to weed, but girl, I don't know. It's just some type of it's something. And you know, people like, they do it because they want to get that high. They want to be able to work and work more efficiently. And it's just sad that they have to rely on that, because it's just like, I have to push it to the next level. And it's so sad, girl. I'm thankful that, like, I might have a glass of wine all the time, but I'll never put nothing up my nose. I just can't, girl. I don't even like boogers in them. He did it. Took his easy bake oven producer built ass and had the nerve to speak negatively of Obama on his lips. If you don't sit your ass all the way down, girl, I'm just tired of you, period. Like, Pity, Puff Daddy, whatever your name is, girl, I'm just not featuring you, honey. I'm just not featuring you. You got a serious problem. I'm just not featuring you. Girl, you take these folks' contract and you promise them riches and all that type of stuff, and girl, you don't deliver anything. I'm surprised these folks even agreeing to even be on tour with your thieving ass. Girl, you really said that President Obama hasn't done anything for black people, that he has not been for the black people. P. Diddy. What have you done for the black folk? What have you done from other than fucking steal money from artists and stuff? And correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never heard of P. Diddy having some type of center or some type of anything to help black families. It's just like, y'all be open your lips and you be open your mouths and like, girl, you ain't doing shit, so why is you talking? And Peter, you the last person I would expect to even talk about black anything, girl. You don't even like your own blackness, to be honest. When is the last time you even, girl, I can't. Every time I turn around, you got a new foreign broad. I don't know how to, matter of fact, I don't want to talk about him because, girl, she might make me sign some contract to do YouTube videos. You know, other folks who like multiracial people. Let's talk about Kanye West. I'm not surprised. It doesn't shock me one way, shape, or form. It does not shock me. You shouldn't be shocked either. Kanye West put out a casting call on Twitter for multiracial girls for his season 4 of his collection or whatever. More torn up jaws, eating ass shirts and pants and tied ass, rubber band built ass shoes, and charging $500 for it. He said that he wanted multiracial people. And if I look it up, hey Siri, what's the definition of multiracial?
Multiracial means made up of or relating to people of several or many races.
I'm not surprised at all. That's why he was with Amber Rose, why he's with Kim Kardashian. It's just very funny. This very dark-skinned, beautiful brother seems to, we can't really say that because he's just a casting call, but it seems like almost like you're saying that, you know, you have to be mixed. And I actually saw a video of this woman. The woman had just basically said that a man approached her and told her that she was so beautiful that she could not just be black. She had to be mixed with something. I'm gonna show y'all the video.
You know what really runs up my blood pressure? When you come up to a black woman and you say things like, wow, you're so beautiful. Oh, thank you, brother. Keep going. Nah, you mad exotic. Like, what you mixed with? I'm mixed with black. Nah, but you mad pretty. Like, you got something else in you. You too pretty to be black. Me done say me black. Well, oh, why you insulted? Like, that's a compliment. Well, to a black woman who isn't there as yet in her journey, where she doesn't know herself, that's a compliment. Yeah, you know, my great step-grand roach is this. But to a conscious black woman, a woman who knows herself, that's an insult, okay? That is not a compliment. Because you're telling me, the original woman, that me, I have to be mixed with somebody else to be supreme. Excuse me? Huh? You really out of order for that. And furthermore, this word exotic is so misused. It just simply means different from the norm. It has nothing to do with being of a specific race or being mixed or anything like that. And by definition, black women, the most diverse women on earth, are exotic.
You do not have to be mixed to be beautiful. You do not have to be mixed with anything else. You can be black and just beautiful. I wish that we really owned that. You got ignorant folks like Kanye West putting dumb statements out there like casting call, like saying multiracial. Like, you shouldn't even put that up. Like, and that's a problem for me, and it speaks some colorism. And that's why I'm so adamant I'm talking about, because some of us sit here and believe, and I see it all the time. Especially when that girl said, my great-great-great-grand roach, you know, was mixed with this Cherokee. And I heard that all the time in high school, and I didn't. I thought that was just a thing of people just saying, you know, I got Cherokee in my family and I got this. It's just like saying, like, this right here is not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's got to be mixed. It got to be clean. It's got to be fine. It's got to be curly. It's got to be good hair. What is the definition of good hair, and why is it considered? Who gave you the definition of good hair? What are you going by to say this is good hair and this is bad hair? Check with that, and then give me what you receive. Because you're sitting here saying that hair has to be, you gave me the definition, this is the standard. Hair is supposed to be this. If it's anything, if it deviates from this, it is not beautiful. That's a problem for me, and that's why I speak out on it so much, because I see it so much. My black women who are learning to own their blackness and be comfortable and have had to deal with so many people telling them that they're not beautiful in the world where they've been discriminated every time they turn around for being a woman, for being black, or being too dark, or being this, maybe perceived as too angry. It's irritating to me. So Kanye West, I'm not surprised. I feel like he sold his soul for the fame and everything. He's a very intelligent man. He sold his soul, but he still has his brain. But I'm just not featuring him, and I'm not surprised, and neither should you be. Which leads me to another topic of conversation. I was reading an article not too long ago, and I'm gonna share it later on, because it just kind of made me think for a second. It was basically saying black people stop appropriating African culture. It was just basically saying that the dashikis and stuff that some of us are wearing, I don't own a dashiki, the tribal colors and tribal prints and stuff, that we should not be wearing them. You wearing them and you trying to be trending, you trying to be this and that, and you wearing them out. You shouldn't be wearing them. The author who wrote the blog just basically said, to a tidbit, yes, but no. The author of this article is Zipporah Jean. I think that's her name. I'm just gonna read a little bit of it because I thought it made sense. For the life of me, I need to know, can black people culturally appropriate one another? It's a nuanced question that seems to either set a flare or creates vacuums of silence in the room. But after going through pictures taken at the latest Afropunk festival. It's definitely one thing that I have to ask. And if blacks can, why is the disgust and uproar surrounding this ongoing phenomenon on reserved for instances when white people appropriate us? One of the quotes, and I'm not sure if she's quoting it or somebody or she's just putting it in there. Take a cultural dress, mark, or trait with all its religious and historical connotation, dilute it, and bring it out for occasions when you want to look trendy. Now that touched on me a little bit. Now I do believe there are some people who wear the dashiki just to be like, girl, I feel empowered. I feel like I'm on my own culture. And it's kind of hard for us because some of us don't know where we came from. We don't know what tribes. We don't have that right. We can just do a little bit. Deep down, some of us don't have the money to go to Ancestry and all that type of stuff. I haven't. I ain't bought it. We don't know where we from. We don't have those reasons. We don't have a great grandmama passing down those rituals and all that stuff. And it's kind of sad. So it's just like we just trying to hold on to a little piece of it. I want to know, what do you all think? Do you own a dashiki, and how do you feel about wearing it? If you do wear it, do you know what it represents? Do you know what it means? What stance are you trying to make with it? And for some of my people who do know where they're from, tell me. I want to know about this because I feel like this is an interesting topic, because I was thinking about that the other day. I was just like, you know, are we wearing this because we want to be trendy and stuff? And I love it and seeing it. I mean, it just looks beautiful. But at the same time, are we really informed, or are we just wearing it just because? Now, I believe there are some people who are informed, and I believe there are some people who are just wearing it just because. Not too long ago, I seen a black man wear a dashiki out to the club, and I had a conversation and come to find out that he only dates white men. Doesn't, at one point in his life, he said he could never date a black man. Oh, girl, it's just like, I don't know. Girl, y'all just can't get Odell a break, okay? Odell got to fight with him being gay. He did a video and he went in the jacuzzi filled with black dicks. I'm just glad. How other way can you be in the jacuzzi with big? Let me tell you something. Black men's masculinity is so fragile. Girl, they can't even tell another black man bless you because it might be seen as too gay. I cannot deal. It's just too much. And it's not even funny. Y'all know he did the video. He was in the jacuzzi. People were talking about he was gay. It was funny as hell, I ain't gonna lie. Some folks clowned him. But I truly don't believe that man is gay. I just think he's very comfortable. We're not used to seeing a comfortable black man like that, and that might not be the case. For those who say stuff like that, you need to look into the definition of what is gay or what is actual homosexuality. Homosexuality is when you're having sex with the same sex or the same gender or something. It's not somebody doing something. It's not somebody wearing a pink shirt. It's not somebody being in a jacuzzi with their friends. It just does not work like that. So this individual built like a bag of goddamn nickels named Lena Durham came out and said that Odell Beckham did not speak to her at the Met Gala, and she was not interested in me, and I think he has a problem with women that look like me. Girl, when I tell you the white tears were flowing more than the Niagara Falls, girl, let me tell you something. White people want to be oppressed so bad, but they have created oppression. I can't deal. I just cannot. I can't deal. What do you want from him, Lena? Like, whatever your name is, what did you want from him that you want y'all to play spades? Y'all want to play Uno or something? Like, what it is that you want? Like, he never came out and said anything. He's never came out and said he doesn't like these type of women. He's never said anything. So you just perceived, because he didn't speak to you, that he has a problem with white women and people who are built like a bag of flour. Girl, no. It's no telling what Odell likes. He probably likes a whole bunch of stuff, but he just wasn't interested in you. And girl, I can see why. You're not fun. You're not original. You look dusty, and you look like dusty flour. Girl, you sit up, and maybe he did look into you, and maybe he already knew who you was, and your spirit turned him out. Now, I ain't gonna lie, there's some people out here that have, might not be the best, but their spirit is so just like magical and whimsical that I gravitate towards them. Unfortunately, girl, you were the gravitator, girl. You were pushing him away, and he was not interested. Lena, you are a weird woman, and you come with a lot of problems and a lot of loose skin, so I can understand why Odell probably wants to speak to you, girl. He's just like, you know what? And I don't blame him. Odell, stay far away, because they locking our ass up. These white women like to sit up here and be oppressed, and they like to sit up here and be, oh, he raped, girl. I don't trust y'all, so he needs to be far away from y'all. Far away from here, far away. Girl, far away from you, because ain't no telling, honey, you might have said, well, he tried to touch me, and I wasn't going to take his big black car. Y'all come up with a story in a minute. So after Lena got herself dragged, thrashed, and thrown in the garbage and sealed with a Glade bag, she wrote an apology, and the apology sounded like she was oppressed even more. Girl, how do you still want to be the victim in your damn apology? So you basically just said, after consideration, realized that I fucked up so bad, I just want to apologize and I'm just this and that. I've just been through a lot. Girl, let me tell you something. When you apologize for your wrongdoing. You don't tell the reasons why. You just apologize and move on about your business. You evidently messed up so bad that you got to apologize. So we don't want to hear the reasons why. You should have got that all up when you fucked up in the first place. You should have got that out. Now you apologize and say, girl, look, y'all gave me more backlash than I can deal with, so let me come and apologize. Did the apology and look like she was even looking for more sympathy. So girl, she gets an F from me. She failed the does it work test, because she does not work for me and she doesn't work for Odell Beckham. Sean Kingston, every time you turn around, a copy and repo, he owns somebody suing him, he writing bad checks, don't bounce them checks, they ain't in debt, in my got to be real voice. Like, girl, you owe money. Just at this point, girl, get you a job at Marshall's working in the fitting room. Like, girl, just find you a job. Just find you a job. You can't pay your bills, and the bills that you pay along are not even real bills, like the bullshit bills that you want to be impressing folks, and the only thing you're impressing us was staying in the block for not having your coins. Go away. I want to ask Tamar got her finger back out of Vince's mouth. Iconic! Let's talk about Joanne the Scammer. I'm interested in this and I might need to do a full video on it. After the kiss of death from that Drake landed on Rihanna not too long ago at the VMAs, Drake tried to kiss Rihanna and Rihanna just like, girl, you can kiss this neck but not on the face, girl, not on the face. It's already built like a damn Florida orange. So I guess Drake and Rihanna are supposed to be dating or they got something going on and I'm not here for it. Both of them are copy and paste any damn way, so maybe they can come together and make something. I don't know what they can, maybe I don't know what y'all can create together because both of y'all are unoriginal anyway. But y'all at the top of the food chain as far as when it comes to staying relevant and stuff, so this is cute. There was a website that was launched and it was called DrakeandRihanna.com, and like it hit the 6 god hands and it just had a lot of going on and people had a countdown clock to serve me main event teas, and I was just like, okay girl, what's going on? Come to find out that I don't know if it's true or not. Joanne the Scammer was supposed to be the one that built the website, child. Joanne the Scammer came out and did a video and paused for 10-15 seconds before he introduced himself. Let me tell you something, that shit was iconic. I'm not the biggest fan of Joanne the Scammer, but I will recognize for what he's doing and what he's staying relevant and staying on. The girl, she got a team and they making sure that he's standing. He already talked about for being on the VMA, but now he has taken this like, girl, I'm not done yet. I'm gonna keep letting my name be heard so these folks can know who Joanne the Scammer is and what her brand represents. So girl, it's interesting. She doing it. At the same time, I do have some questions because I don't know how I feel about praising white women's looks in this Caucasian house and praising white people for having money and good credit. I'm tired of that. I don't want to give them no more props. I want them to realize what they have created and what they need to fix. So at this point, I'm not interested in that. So it's just like, and I thought about that, and I know this is gonna be considered jealousy or all that type of stuff. I'm trying to wonder why out of all the Instagram creators and content creators that the only person the VMAs asked to come was Joanne the Scammer. Is it because of his Eurocentric looks, or is it because he's acting like a woman, really a mixture between a black woman, a black trans woman who wants to be white, which is very confusing, very problematic in some way, shape, or form. I hate to be the one like, you always breaking shit down, but I think sometimes we do have to break stuff down to realize what it is and what we're actually laughing at. So at the same time, just like, I don't know how to feel about that Joanne the Scammer stuff. I don't. So my question is, out of all the other, we got people like Tim Bay, we got Blame It on Quay, we have got Lahren, which some of them were actually invited to be at the BET Awards. But when it comes to the VMAs, they only had Joanne the Scammer. Girl, if y'all don't wake up and see the shit around y'all don't wake up and smell the privilege, okay? Even though you don't have it, girl, I don't have time. Lahren is the biggest white rat troll there is, girl. She wants to be so important. She wants to be seen. She just wants something. I think what she really needs to be a smack across the face or a bop upside the head. And I don't promote violence, but girl, your people do. I'm just not understanding why she always thinks she needs to speak on black issues. Girl, have you taken black pain or something? Like, have you taken enough black pain to make yourself think that you are able to speak on black issues? You can stay on top of it because you stay on top of black pain? I realize what you're doing now, girl. You're doing this because you want a spot on Fox News, and girl, they're not gonna give you. You're gonna keep on doing the videos out that tired ass basement and the tired ass YouTube channel, whatever it is. is, you're gonna keep doing your little segment there. I'm gonna tell you why. Because at the end of the day, they recognize you in troll. They know they can't hold anything yourself unless you're talking about black issues. Like, you're one of those folks that can't get views, so you got to talk about black issues. You got to talk about the same stuff because you know that's what works for you, and you got to get, that's how you get your attention. Can't talk about any other stuff. You can't research your stuff. You can't have meaningful dialogue and conversation. You can't really go at it. You have to talk over talk folks, and girl, I'm just not here for you, and I want you to go away from me. I'm just not featuring you, Tomi. I wish you would just shut up. Every time I turn around, you on Facebook, I'm seeing a video of you just spewing this hate. Like, girl, what has a black man done to you? What have black people done to you, girl? The way you talking, it's like we've taken you from another country and enslaved you and made you work for free for hundreds and thousands of years. I mean, what is it that we've done to you, Tomi? Like, why are you so angry, girl? Do you need some milk? Because you built like spoiled milk. Girl, why are you here? Go away. These white folks love to stay in the news for black issues. I don't understand, girl, talking about some shit they know nothing of. Ugh. But anyway, this was a cute TrueTeaTV video. I felt like it was more educational, more than nonetheless than for jokes and giggles, but y'all know what it is, honey. I just had to give y'all a 1-2. I'm gonna get back into the studio and work on some more stuff. I got some more stuff coming for y'all. I do apologize for being missing on YouTube, honey. I just had a lot of stuff going on. Y'all know I'm still on the Broken Homeless tour. I gotta get episode 3 out. Make sure y'all check it out. That's what it's gonna be, very funny and very informative. So I'm really interested in this conversations and stuff and this dialogue that I've been starting with the recent last couple of videos. That's all I got. I love y'all so much, and I'll talk y'all later. Deuces. Bye.